I've come back to a beach that I've been on before to do some rock collecting, rock hounding, rock hunting, whatever you'd like to call it. Now for those of you who like my metal detecting, in Australia in the warm weather in summer, the ground gets rock hard. I've got a lot of permissions, but the ground is so hard I cannot dig them. I'd need some sort of heavy equipment just to get a coin out. So during the summer I like to come to the beach in the warm weather and do a bit of this sort of stuff. I will get back to more and more metal detecting when the ground softens and the rains come in the winter. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy my rock hunting episodes and videos, I should say, and then it's kind of like an extension of looking for things and searching for things and hunting for things, a bit like what metal detecting offers. So I do like it a lot and I hope you enjoy it. So let's get on with some rock hunting. This is just surreal. It's like walking on another planet. It's the bedrock, like the bottom of an ocean when the tide's gone out. Look what's down here. It's just magnificent. Big, huge boulders, giant rock there, just magnificent. Literally is like walking on another planet, a planet of rock. Look at that, beautiful. Giant rock. Lots of other smaller ones. Lots of crevices. The tide is way out. It's a hot day. Beautiful. I hope you're enjoying this sort of stuff as much as I do. I've come out specifically once again to look for HAG rocks. HAG rocks are rocks that have a natural hole formed in them. The hole forms from wind and rain and tide and all the elements, and also a little creature in the ocean that sometimes uses the rock to burrow and hide into the little rock for protection. And then when that creature leaves the rock, the hole remains. Let me know in the comments what sort of areas you go rock hunting in. Creeks or oceans, rivers. It's interesting to see. If you get a chance, pop a comment down. It's amazing, look at that. Millions and millions of years old. The world is a wonderful place. When you get a bit older and you're retired, or even before you retire, just the fact that you get a bit older in life and you suddenly stop and look at these sorts of things because you have time. When you're busy and you've got children and family and lives and jobs and careers and responsibilities, you don't seem to have time, and that's very understandable. These are just those joys that you get to have when you get a bit older, so it's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. If anybody out there is fearing old age or getting older in life, whatever your version of getting older may be, don't be afraid. It's just wonderful. You just get invigorated to do all these amazing things that you never had time to do before. So enjoy. Get out there and be in the great outdoors as much as you can. Well, at least if I don't find a HAG rock or two, it's not a wasted day because there's so many other things that I can have a look at. Let's have a look over in the water. Wow. What do we see? Yes, when the rocks are wet, they are often far more beautiful because the colours come through, and they really stand out when you are a rock hunter and you see rocks in the water. The colours stand out. It's just so much easier You don't have to imagine what they'll look like when they're wet. They are already wet. Nothing's coming out at me at the moment. Lots of beautiful things. Still no hag rock. You are not going to believe it. Just when I was giving up. Oops, get out of the shadow. There we go. Look at that beauty. And it's wedged. And I can't get it. I need both hands. Let's try. Put you down. Hopefully you can see. Stay there, phone. Oh, yes. There we go. What a beauty. Thank you for that. That was live cam. That is a hag rock. That is probably one of the nicest ones I've ever found. It's a very large one. It fits the size of a bit bigger than a golf ball. Really special. Wow. Let's keep going and see if there's any others. But if not, I'm happy to have just this one. Look, it's almost like two eyes and a face. Big mouth opening. Can you see the face? Yeah, they really speak to you, some of these rocks. I know it sounds weird, but I'm not weird. I'm just a person that likes the outdoors. There you go. Wonderful. Just had to show you. Look at the quartz vein in this. Pretty sensational. Lots of interesting things to look at. It's just never ending. Sometimes when you're walking around rocks and things, it can actually be a bit dangerous. Some rocks are sharp and some rocks are wobbly. So it's always advisable to wear some decent footwear. I wear reef shoes, which kind of like are very flexible, non-slip, rubbery. They sort of look like that. And your feet kind of can wrap around a rock, much like when you're walking barefoot, you can kind of like grip with your toes. So yeah, I just had to show you this. This is spectacular. Look at the way that the elements have shaped this rock. That's what I would call an excellent viewing stone. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Really stands out. There's some other beauties here, but this one really stands out. It's very heavy. It's got some beautiful lines and colours through it. Look at that. Just gorgeous. How lucky am I to see this? Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to make my way back to the car slowly and call it a day. Along the way, as all rock collecting people, we tend to take our time getting back to the car and we keep looking at things. And a lot of the viewing rocks that I like to use as display are really, really pretty here. So many different forms and shapes. A lot of the hag rocks are usually like hiding underneath crevices. They get caught up. So I'll tread carefully, head back to the car. I appreciate you watching, and if you watched to the end, thank you. Stay happy, stay positive, live your best life wherever you may be. I appreciate you all, and bye for now.